I know it irritates you guys a little bit when I move around too much, but I want to talk today about how I studied, right? Look, I was born very simple. Look how simple our car were in our house. This is before I came to America. And yet, the person was the last one, inner city school, the last one to learn how to read. I come from a family of janitor. And this is my Harvard graduation. Okay, how is it possible? 1990. And so Harvard College and fellowship at Harvard Medical School. How is that possible? Anyhow, I'm going to teach you today a couple little tricks. May I? So we're going to move around a little bit, you guys, here at my house. Of course, going to bed early, controlling your stress. Cortisol works in the limbic system, parahippocampus, the sexual input and short-term memory is stored in the limbic system in the parahippocampus. So cortisol, the stress hormone, will kill your memory. That's why you have absent-minded professors. So early to bed, control your stress. Meditation, prayer is really useful. However, a good Paleolithic diet is great. Remember, you need the fatty acids to make the myelin on your neurons. So that comes from the omegas. DHEA, very, very important. Fish oil. Anyhow, but a great supplement for your memory is L-carnitine. Take it. And not only does it make you skinny, it will make you super, super, super smart. But, so I want to talk about the little secret I used. So these are your enemies. Friends. Friends are wonderful, you guys, but you go where they go. So if your friends are driving off a cliff, you're driving off a cliff. Friendships make us feel great. Opportunity to serve, these are great. However, when you're studying for the SAT, MCAT, LSAT, whatever, you need to really be a solitary wolf. Look at the alpha wolves in nature. If they're not in a pack, they're going to be solitary. Look at the alpha elephant, he's solitary. Anyhow, so you need for that phase of your life be solitary. I don't think that, I think I went out on my first day when I was 24. I used to get up every morning, 3 a.m. and go study with this little chihuahua I had. All right, but what are your true enemies then? Today it's going to be your cell phone, right? Social networks, it's going to be sleep, boredom. So those are your number ones. But really on that list, number one is sleep. So we love science. We love, the various areas of study. However, because of their rhythm, they will put you right to sleep. So one trick I used, just a couple little tricks, you guys. This is not exhaustive. Is I like supplements. I think the synthetic supplements a lot of kids are taking nowadays are going to waste your adrenal glands. You're going to become an addict, and it's going to destroy your brain. Not worth it. So I like the B complexes, gives you a lot of energy. Green tea, leaf extract. Dandelion I like, makes you nice and skinny naturally. And I like the guarana extracts. Anyhow, there's a number of homeopathic. I tell you as a friend. I'm an allopathic doctor, but I tell you as a friend. Anyhow, so this is a trick I used. It's almost like that painting by K. Rut, where you see the person in a bathtub. I took the idea from them. And anyhow, so it's very simple. Your books, let's say at that point I was studying breast reconstruction, got my anatomy book, I got my little referral books here. Basically, you just need a board. I would fill the bathtub with water, just like this. And I borrow a little piece of a board. And this time I borrowed this from my little friend Rigby. And a board. So you're going to study in the water. It's going to float. So one of the things about studying for long hours, I borrowed that from Rigby. Say hi to Rigby. One thing about studying is you get sore. Makes sense, right? Earth has a brutal gravity, 9.8 meters per second square. So you feel some pressure on your tushy, on your arms, or your back, get tired. So I studied in water, in the bathtub. In the bathtub. Okay? And so that would really vastly decrease your body weight. Of course, you're almost floating. And there's no tendency to fall asleep, or low tendency to fall asleep. And actually, some doctors argue that it's impossible to fall asleep in your tub, in drum. Okay? So just a simple board over the bathtub, and you're floating, and it stimulates, keeps you awake. And don't forget the little supplements. And then you just put on your little books right here. And that's what I did for the vast majority of my undergraduate medical school, masters in economics from Harvard, etc. So I'm going to attach a picture here of Koirat. That's where I got the idea from, okay? So let's study, guys. Let's make our lives a little more efficient, a little more productive, okay? I love you. You know that, right? Ciao.